Jeff, go to my stream.
I see.
That helicopter almost landed on us. Penis. He streams Ram Ranch Cowboys.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You have been streaming?
I'm making Jack Harlow. My nigga.
Why's it gotta be Wyatt?
Shut up! Shut up!
The frisbee dude? I'm fucking dead. Should make Logan Paul. Imagine saying that you like a Paul brother out loud. I don't fucking read him. I think me and one other person in a tag team boxing match could beat those two in a boxing, those two in a tag team boxing match. But bullshit. I'm sleeping both of them. Yes, I'm stronger than both of them too. The motherfucker that got held up and knocked out by Floyd, yeah, he's getting slept. And then the other one, Ives. Why do you think Tyron Woodley got knocked out? Because they gave him like 2 or 3 extra million. Yeah, sleeping. I'll beat both their asses by myself, to be honest. I was just trying to make it fair. 68.
Half speed. Oh, dude, it's so perfect like that.
I see you want to work on 3-point shooting. Let's get set up.
It's just a smooth ass jump. I'm probably never gonna change this.
Watch this play, Jeff. Ooh, he did snatch that from him.
Keep it going.
This is like the same timing as my old jump.
I gotta run something out to my sister.
You talk about the nigga who said he couldn't fucking, he wasn't gonna play this game because he couldn't shoot. Yeah, this one's like an A minus. But if I put it up to 3/4 speed, it goes up to 8+ speed.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Fucking stick drift. That's ridiculous.
You just got 50,000 from that because I just gave you 14. Dude, you want to know what's funny? There's a statistical thing in here. Where is it? It says Jobcast shared with other people 1.6 million. Yeah, so I've shared that much with people. We're gonna. What do we need to go to? What do I need to go to? Casino.
With so much of the season still in front of us, Smitty, what does the main focus have to be for a team on any given night?
Well, winning's never a bad idea, Kevin. These games mean just as much now as they do in April. You can work on rotations and chemistry, but don't let it cost you wins.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Cade Cunningham out there with Ivy. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Amadou Diallo. And it's Bagley in at the 4. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Now, here's Ivy. 5 to shoot. And the rejection by James. Miller with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Miller's got 5. And some big news for MP. He's landed his first shoe deal. A huge moment that you know he's excited about.
You know, hearing MP is going with Nike, that should be a great partnership.
Now, here's Cunningham. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Olynyk has the open look. Detroit, no good that time either.
3 straight misses to begin this contest and already starting to look frustrated.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that. Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter.
That would have been 1,000.
Front office for the Pistons coming in from Oklahoma City. Their draft picks overall pretty good, making an immediate impact.
Now, here's Ivy. He's given them a healthy dose of offense each and every night with an average of 20 points a game. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, he's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
The Lakers with the ball, and the Pistons draftees all showing starting caliber metal early on. And, you know, Steve, they're playing now with confidence. You can see it.
Kevin, they couldn't wait for this season to start. They know this is a team poised to make that jump to contending for the playoffs.
And here's Diallo after the three-pointer for Miller. Cunningham outside. Pass to Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Lakers the other way. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's the pass to Cunningham. Back to Diallo. Shot clock at 5. Over LeBron. Bagley. And Bagley able to finish.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
And it's Miller penetrating. Basket good. Miller's got 16 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Yeah,
Cunningham kicks to Ivy.
I
Passes it
just
to Olynyk.
stayed up in the fucking area.
Over Miller. The rebound by Bryant.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
That's good from Miller on the assist by Beverly. And that's now 19 points for MP. Pistons trail by 15. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Great reporting, DA, as always. The team focused on establishing an offensive rhythm early, GA.
Well, yeah, the earlier you can get everybody in sync, the better your efficiency.
And the obvious part, too, you don't want to play from behind the whole game if you can avoid it.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Lakers. Duran, he's checked in for the Pistons. Stewart comes in for Marvin Bagley. Ivy passes to Cunningham. Now Stewart to end the run, and the layup is up and in.
This is why Stewart shoots a good percentage, because he takes smart shots inside.
Miller surveying the floor. Gabriel, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here is Miller playing Brooklyn. He was nearly unstoppable.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Right wing. The 17-footer. The shot by Ivy, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
You've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
There's Miller with the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Good fucking catch. We need to fucking start scoring, dude. I get this team is decent, but we're way more
Cunningham
decent.
kicks to Diallo.
This is the second time. Last week we didn't score until the second half or the second
misses
quarter.
Off the left eye. 1 second left. The shot, no good. And so it's Los Angeles.
Bro said ain't no way out as I threw a pipe bomb down the stairs at him. Bro said you a fucking snitch. I might have fucked up. The whole building's on fire. Come here. Come here.
Finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but Duran comes in for Nerlens Noel. And Ivy subbed in for Diallo. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. We've got Duran. Cade Cunningham out there with Lee. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Ivy in at the 3 spot. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Off target with his 3.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Shots good by Miller.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got his second basket of the night.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And when you're trailing like this, just focus on one possession at a time. Keep hitting singles.
Boy, as a roller, the strength and speed of LeBron, tough cover for anyone.
Tipped away and stolen by Miller. To the paint, Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And that one falls for Ivy.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
And the Pistons making a change here. Knox is checked in. To the middle, here's Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Cunningham. Can't cash in from close range. Timeout called the Lakers.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Your Laker girl. Let's hear it, fans. Give your Lakers youth dance team a big round of applause.
And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be back with you shortly.
17.
Imagine our tight end not even getting to the line of scrimmage. He wouldn't have got it even if he caught it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
The engine that makes them run. He's been able to push the action, and he's making great decisions.
They've got LeBron James. Miller is out there with Patrick Beverly. And there's Bryant. And it's Gabriel in at the power forward position. That's the Laker 5.
For 2.
And the second free throw, good.
Expectations for the Lakers are always high, and it's led to some disappointment in the past few seasons.
Down low, back to Miller.
How much fucking damage do I need
Dishes
to do
it
to
to
this
Bryant.
vehicle to get him out?
That's in,
Jesus
coming off an
Christ.
assist from Miller. Bryant's got 8.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Yeah, a lot of disappointment. The Lakers built a roster, Steve, of some of the most proven veteran players in the league, too.
And when healthy, that pays big dividends. But if those vets lose time to injury, it can be tough to have success. We've seen that happen in L.A., Kevin.
To the inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And this is his second trip to the line of the game.
30 clips into this.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
And it's sent back by Bryant.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Gabriel, and again it's the Lakers. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Diallo kicks to Olynyk. Shot clock at 6. To stop the run. Again, the miss by the Pistons. LA's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Miller, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 32 points for MP.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Cunningham looking it over. He dishes it
Oh my
to
God,
Olynyk.
dude. The fucking vehicle wasn't even next to me.
Again, the miss by the Pistons.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Inside, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight.
Being shot at by
Even with
you
a big
directly in
lead,
front of me.
they've maintained their focus.
Imagine it's already first and goal.
Bagley in the post, covered by Miller. Bagley with the bucket.
And they get one now. 1 of 5 here in the third.
Here are the Lakers, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Miller, the pass to Gabriel. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. The Pistons have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Diallo kicks to Ivy. Cunningham outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Just 4 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Oh, and here we go now with Miller. Nobody back. And it's
Every
Miller
time
with the
I
jam.
get in the fucking
Whatever
truck,
adjustments they made,
vehicles just appear out of nowhere, man.
to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
To Diallo. There's the feed to Ivy. 2 free
And that
throws
was
coming up,
100
and they call
fucking
the shooting
vehicles
foul.
blocking my path. So I can't
And you
even
can
grab
see
this
that
thing out of the
quick
goddamn
twitch
area.
Ivy is likely to spend a lot of time at the line in this league.
And Steve, for a lot of reasons, last year was a very frustrating season for the Lakers.
Reason why, Kevin, LeBron and AD were out for extended periods. Russell Westbrook didn't really fit in at first. They missed the playoffs. Keep in mind, lots of people picked the Lakers to win it all.
It's been a little over a decade, Steve, since the Pistons last made real noise in the playoffs.
They've had a tough run of it lately, but rebuilding periods are never pretty, Kevin. They just need time to get back to contender status.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Olynyk. Nerlens Noel comes in for Bagley. And Lee's subbed in for Diallo. So he gets them both. For Los Angeles, they've gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. And it's Miller penetrating, and he banks in the layup. Miller's got 36.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Goes back up. No good from Lee.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Reeves gets the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Ivy. 10 points for him. Cunningham inside. He's covered by Westbrook. Out to Lee. Floats one. The Lakers with the rebound. Bryant's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And here's Ivy. Lee banked in off the glass. Lee's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Lee against Miller. Over Lee. Again, Los Angeles.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Cunningham. Lee left side, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Bays checked in for Ivy. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the dunk by James.
Very athletic move by LeBron on the slam, showing the defense he still can be unstoppable.
Cunningham against Westbrook, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Pistons ball. Coming onto the floor for your Lakers, Lonnie Walker IV.
11 seconds left in the third. Cunningham outside, and the foul called on MP. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Third team foul.
So it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
go, Mertz.
I spoke with Ashley, and she was clear about the ground rules.
Okay, so they wanted to ease my transition to the starting lineup. So if the fans were all over me, any little mistake I made would be a huge deal in the press. You know what I'm saying? So the front office just wanted to take the pressure off of me. It was all about helping me reach my highest potential.
So this was a top-down initiative?
Oh, absolutely. But the thing is, I was also on board with it. You know, supporting the community has always been huge for me, so I was already planning to get to know the fans regardless.
I see. Now,
you know?
You're right, but how did Othello Akpen...
Man, he literally forbid me from doing any of the activities that me and my team came up with to help achieve those goals, man.
He forbid you?
Straight up. Like, straight up. He even said I could ignore anything coming from Freddie Novak's group. And obviously, I worked very closely with Freddie on this.
Wow, okay, so why do you think he was so against you having these interactions with the fans?
Tell you the truth, John, I'm not sure. But it was not reasonable. I mean, there was no logical explanation for it. So all I could think of is that he had some sort of axe to grind or something.
Well, with who?
I don't know. I have no clue. Was it me, Freddie, the fans? I mean, he didn't say obviously, but I don't know.
YMP, that's very interesting.
Yeah, I thought you might like that, man.
Well, of course, I'll have to verify all this. I mean, I can't publish these claims based on one off-the-record interview.
No, listen, man, I expect nothing less of you, John. I understand.
Okay, well, is there anything else I should know?
Nah, that's pretty much it. You have any other questions?
No, I mean, look, I don't know what's your motivation.
Imagine I was just sitting here and these motherfuckers started shooting me.
I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my
He said, where am I from?
Go on, tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. Heard they was sleeping again, say it no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for...
So because I killed all the people who started shooting at me, I get the cow.
When I yell at the scene, I won't leave anything, you won't even know who was involved. Don't let me do it, cause I overdo it and do it till I cannot do it no. Order the dollars, I'm proving them wrong. Back with the classic, I know it's been long. Heard it was missing me while I was... I smell the victory, back up on time, and it's where I belong. Like it ain't to me, we making history, fall through the misery, weather the storm. Can't let them get to me, no phone should prosper. R&B all over my roster, I got options. I keep it right on the dresser, next to the Oscar, applying pressure. Somebody stop us. Applying pressure, somebody stop us. Running my closet, go need a doctor, go need a doctor, go need a what? I just came back for the win.
These motherfuckers said fuck USA, so I just rammed into all three of them.
Tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Go on, tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. So now they on my body. Made it to the top. Ain't no way that they can stop me now. They gon' say I joined the Illuminati. I got demons all around me. Tell me what they know about me, huh? I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Go on, tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Go on, tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge.
My nail tech knows how to keep it a little secret. I don't wish for my success, I speak it. I caught a buzz and you did too, but you... I look like I've been getting money, how reek it. You smell me, that's LV. Walk around with my chest out and my skin smooth, I'm healthy. I'm in a mix and I'm handshaking, but most of y'all can't help me. Most of y'all ain't wealthy. Most of y'all just dress like it. I caught the vibe that y'all giving off, and I'm trying to make myself less like it. This chick got a little Porsche body. I might let the bro. It's hard for me to get excited. I love music and stress about it. My city haunting, I'm co-signing this wave coming up next out it. Riding around in her Tesla, hanging both of my legs out it like what's up? I got stakes and they too high now I can't. I like girls that's down to earth, so don't be stuck up. I don't take L's, I give them out and I chuck them up. First listen, they hearing like what the 10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. Close friends, I got friends that I keep close and they let it go while I like TSA just opened my book bag up and my chain hitting like the King's back in his hometown when them wheels hit and I touch down, nigga. I'm back there doing jack dance.
Bro,
like,
imagine, man.
And I'm not no fashionista, but try it. I'm not on top of it yet, but I'm
I love how this car is armored, and it's armored to where everything doesn't really hit you unless they shoot you in the front. Like, why would you not armor the front window like you did in the Karuma?
Yeah. I don't like that. My windows get shot out a lot.
I mean, back then it made sense, but it's like, now what? Now they down to come around just to be round us. You ain't one of my dogs, why do you hound us? It's very few of you I like, but
And this nigga's just driving around in fucking circles, bro. Pick a different path.
That's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO.
Fucking
Close
God.
friends, I got friends that I keep close and they let it go while I like TSA just opened my book bag up and my chain hitting like the King's back in his hometown when them wheels hit and I touch down, nigga. I'm back there doing jack dance like
I also find it kind of stupid and kind of bullshit that these guys are shooting at me and the cops are on me and not them.
Like you're on a
Let's
mission?
just stop the fucking, yeah. Well, I'm doing the headhunter thing. But I didn't have stars at the time.
Yeah,
And the
so
guys
that's
are
what
shooting
you're
at me.
thinking.
Is that, yeah, exactly. They should be shooting at him. But instead they're over here like, yeah, no, just you.
We're just gonna ignore the fact that they have guns also.
Yeah.
Alabama barely beat.
Yeah, they kicked a field goal with 10 seconds left. There ain't no way that's not hitting him. Yeah, I didn't even go in that fucking area this time. We'll see. Fucking tackle. This nigga's on a motorcycle.
On the beat, by the way.
I just wanna slide. Parties in the sky like it's 2055. She said, boy, you nice. Boy, you nice. Heart cold like some water and some ice. Why would you sacrifice?
I don't know how many times I gotta hit this non-vested up dude with this machine gun.
Can't go back. You can see it in my eyes. Real. Hope my kid never tried. All I wanted was some love. Trade that for a big pack on me now. Remember back then I don't really want friends. Everybody fake. I don't got trust, but I just wanna slide. Parties in the sky like it's 2055. She said, boy, you nice.
What?
Boy, you nice. Heart cold like some water and some ice. I just wanna slide. Parties in the sky like it's 2055. She said, boy, you nice. Boy, you nice. Heart cold like some water and some ice. Shorty get energized, living life. But she ain't tight, she just turn it up. I could get you brushed. Got me stuck, sorry I can't open up. We try, gotta compromise. He won't beef with, but he don't know it coming fries. Please don't play with mine. My body different. I know they love that line, but I just wanna slide. Parties in the sky like it's 2055. She said, boy, you nice. Boy, you nice. Heart cold like some water and some ice.
In my light, yeah. 눈더미 같이 쌓인 일들은 in my light, yeah.
Give it to Braylon. That's what I'm saying, man. He's just fucking running down his throat. Well, he does have like 12 carries for like until he broke his thing. 12 carries for like 10 yards. They were having him check, so I get it. That's the one person they want. They want Merits to beat us because they know he's not good. On the speaker, 사진 찍고 싶어. Yeah, just take a picture. Yeah, 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 yeah. Feeling all this.
He is 11 or 15 with 96.
Yeah, 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 yeah. 남기지 말고 오늘 밤을 넌 아끼지 마. 너가 데려온 친구들 전부 세워놓고 음악 볼륨을 키워둬 천장을 뚫어버릴 정도로. 술잔을 들어 in the air. 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air. Tonight we ain't got limit, baby. 내일 내가 살아 있을지도 iffy. Yeah, iffy, yeah, yeah. Iffy, yeah. Iffy, yeah, yeah. Iffy, yeah. Iffy, yeah, yeah. Iffy, yeah.
Why are we running, bro? It's 1st and 25. Fucking run. Get some of them fucking yards back. That way you can throw that pass and it's not as far. There you go.
Yeah, I'm finna represent, we hire 음악 오늘 파티에 멋진 옷들로만 몸을 걸친 상태로 오면 돼. Take pics for Instagram looking like a
virgin. On first down, they've been like 3rd and 5.
Snap, oh, 맘에 든 애들 bang. Snap, oh, snap, 나머진 태그 안 해도 돼. 잊어봐 내일은 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내. 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내. 싹 다 뒤로 밀어. 야, 너 나 끄적이지. 오늘은 놀 거야 미친 듯이. 하루만 놀아게, we down for the night. Oh, bass bumping right. Oh, I done lost count. Oh, we don't rap like that. We don't flex like that. 술잔을 들어 in the air. 음악을 크게 틀어
Bro, how? Please show that again.
내 옆엔 기분 좋은 사람 기분 좋은 vibes yeah. 난 곁을 타고 있어 기분 좋은 life yeah. 어디 어디 갈까 오늘
That ain't pass interference. He grabbed his arm.
space see me in the stars yeah. 난 연락이 와 전화가 와 내 목소리 듣고 싶대
I like that no call, but when it's fucking Alabama getting that no call, the same faggot ass commentator says, yeah, that's pass interference. That dude caught that punch before it landed.
That means I'm getting paid. Yeah, grinding every day. Yeah, 손으로 모아 play. Yeah, yeah. Look, 나름 겸손해. Yeah, 너무 감사해. Yeah, 민지가 주는 나 필요 없어 꾸준히만 하면 돼. Yeah, let's get it.
Dollar sign, yeah, I get that. With dollar signs, let's see how far your bar's gon' get. Don't do no features, less I know you got no price on this.
Got his ass! That nigga speared him! Is that Herbig? No.
That dude's, the quarterback's tiny as fuck.
This man literally just got speared though, for sure.
Dude looks smaller than Kyler Murray.
I'd rather get it out the mud before you help me. That boy Mike Beasley, he don't rock with me. They ain't no stopping me. I seen them pop up at the cut when fans start upping all my streams. I remember ain't nobody used to talk about my heat. I remember everything. I never throw away receipts. I don't do no beatbox. Leo feet hot. That running like a track star. Right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a with some guap. Oh, I see they catch up. Oh, God. If you see Cap, just put the Billy on it. Got the city on it. I was riding in that Civic, homie, probably with a shorty. Now I never like to kick it. Everybody keep recording. Go by
This is cool, totally. Let me see what we have, boss. Yeah, long time.
Everything start getting better. You gon' see they ain't even cool with you. Bad tryna fool with them. One under.
It's fucking good defense right there.
Who chucking?
Johan van Vulpassen.
Stop playing with me.
Wow, a lot of changes. Playing movement is a lot better this year. Playing
the
defense
ball
is
and
definitely
score
bumped. It's a lot better.
I'm most excited about the shooting.
You goddamn right
it's so
we
much
are.
smoother.
Today it was a real
Right
big
here,
shocker
kick
how
return.
much faster the game got and how much more smooth it got.
The mode I'm definitely excited for is my career. Definitely. I'm ready to go right into the park.
And for coaches bringing in new systems, Clark, it's amazing to watch them build a base and then add layers to it.
I agree, BA. I mean, that's...
Except for
That wasn't a late hit. Bro, I just grabbed the wrong fucking car. Oh, shit. You're not wrong. I knew I grabbed the wrong vehicle as soon as I hit Karuma. I wanted my oppressor.
One of the remarkable things about the NBA and teams coming together, you've got to build it. And guys have to sacrifice and adjust along the way. That's the only way it can work. And you've got to be fundamentally sound and committed to the process, coaches and players.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Jones in at the point. Pass to Richardson.
Nice fucking pass.
Rebound, the Lakers. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
They ran away with this season series last year. It was one of the few teams they could beat.
And I think that's where it starts, guys. Neither team a playoff factor.
We floated a fucking dime.
Team by team. This is really one matchup they feel very confident with.
4 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation.
I like Merritt's
Couldn't get the shot off in time.
I also like his mobility, but I don't like his... He's like Justin Fields in my opinion. He's a very inaccurate quarterback. His first year at a starter, he had 56 completions.
San Antonio with the ball. Jones finds Pirtle.
He had 9. First year as a starter, he had 9 tutties, 5 interceptions. The next year, I believe he had 11 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. I'm confused. Is this shit moving? It sure the fuck is. I wish I'd have known that. I went the complete wrong way. Come on, Mike, get us Tutty. I know you like the tight end down here.
Jones.
Him, 85.
Oh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Yeah, there he was.
Pirtle sees a guy on his team open. He finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile one drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty. His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
As they say, live by the 3, die by the 3.
Bloody.
When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
And for the Lakers, Clark, the last decade, they haven't been as impressive.
Well, you know, B.A., there's a reason for that. They've missed more playoff games in the last decade than the franchise's entire existence, and a lot of it has been due to injuries. There's no lack of talent. LeBron took on the challenge, bringing the championship in the 19 and 20 season, but last year did not turn out as they were expecting, and a big part of it was injuries and really trying to adjust to new personnel.
Big ass tight end.
Here's the 3. That falls. Nice feed. That's MP's got 6. Well, you figured the advertising offers would come rolling in for MP. He'll be the new face of Kia in their NBA campaign.
And I'll tell you what, not a bad face to have in the world of endorsements. MP is getting better each day, and sponsors are taking notice.
The Lakers have gone 3-3 so far from the floor.
Imagine you're the driver.
From deep, MP. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Over to the wing.
And then drive around.
Pass to Vassell. On the wing, Jones. 6 on the shot clock.
Man, Snooty was
into the
he
lane.
said, I'm taking this 5 yards because I feel more comfortable.
And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Right, so they're not going to score the rest of this game.
The Spurs making a switch here. Roby's checked in.
Roby.
James against Richardson. And here's MP from outside. Hits the three-pointer. 12 points for him.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Yeah, I'm fucking dead. I didn't even see that thing there.
Vassell passes to Johnson. Now here's Richardson.
I got it.
Just 5 to shoot. There's the drive. Oh, and Bryant with the block. As it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Bates Diop, he's checked in for San Antonio. McDermott comes in for Richardson. Here's Jones. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. For the finish. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Vassell. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Clippers.
And then it disappeared.
Stolen by MP. Pass to Westbrook. Inside. Oh, deflected. Out of bounds. As Los Angeles keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
The Lakers making a switch here.
Austin Reed.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. We've got Patrick Beverly. He's out there with MP. And it's Reeves in at the 3. Small forward. That's the Laker 5.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
So it's San Antonio now, following the score by the Lakers. Second chance shot, and the bucket by Pirtle.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
Miller. And
did you come outside and die right away?
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
I started
the Spurs shooting just 35% from the floor.
And
as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA. It really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, they're trying to close this gap. Always a good option to probe the paint and see if you can get an easy one inside.
Brown, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Grant.
That's right, BA. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
Now here's Johnson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
MP against Richardson. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Now here's Jones. He's got 9. Puts it up from 12. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in the game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Jones' shot is good.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
MP against Jones. Here's Gabriel. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now here's Richardson. Not a good performance from him in that loss to the Clippers. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Beverly. Here are the Lakers now. They're on a 14-6 run. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Very few play with the same energy that Patrick Beverly does when he's on the floor. 2016-17 NBA Hustle Award and 3 All-Defensive Awards speak to his tenacity.
James is checked in for Los Angeles. Nunn comes in for Beverly. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Stolen by MP. Nunn with it. Richardson picks him up. And there's James on the assist from Nunn.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
On the wing, Richardson launches it. Rebound by the Lakers. Yeah, with Patrick Beverly, there's a lot that makes him a special player.
Yeah, you know, some people would think it would be his hustle that stands out most. I think that might be secondary. I think it's his mindset. His grit and competitiveness combined with his hustle make him a very unique backer.
Here's Bates Diop. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Richardson. Oh, no good again that time.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you could play defense, give it your all.
So it's Los Angeles continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back to the... And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Josh Richardson. And it's Jones in at the point. Here's Johnson, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I mean, you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team. I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player in his development.
And Johnson drops them both. Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Yeah, what a great experience, Graham.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
Here's Jones. sweet little floater. Jones has got 13.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Pass to Johnson. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. It's stolen by MP. Here's James. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul. Josh Richardson. That's his second personal foul.
LeBron led the NBA in assists during his 2020 title season, with the Lakers becoming the second oldest player ever to lead the league in that category.
Man, that assist title for LeBron. An incredible accomplishment for someone of his size, Clark.
I bet you didn't know this, B.A., or maybe you did, because you are a factoid machine, but the only player taller than LeBron to lead the league in assists, Wilt Chamberlain. When you throw in winning the Bubble Championship Finals MVP, 2020 might have been LeBron's finest season.
Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Vassell outside. 5 to shoot. Pirtle, the pass to Vassell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
On the wing, Vassell. Back to Jones. The shot, no good. Good D by MP. Here are the Lakers now. They're on a 15-4 run. Launches a 3. And he can't get that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pirtle finds Johnson. James against Richardson. Pass to Pirtle. Rejected by James.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that block.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Reeves is checked in for Bryant. The Spurs making a switch here. Two on the clock. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And that one's good. James.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Jones. Softly drops in the floater. Jones has got 6 here in the quarter. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft boasts some of those elite prospects.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Sohan.
2 minutes.
Pass to Pirtle. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on LeBron James.
Boy, Pirtle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
From deep, MP drills it from deep. MP's got 48.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with it.
And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. Bates Diop, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Into the lineup for the Spurs, Keita Bates Diop.
1:10 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Reeves. Westbrook outside. MP against Vassell. He's still feeling it. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Bates Diop. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Dang, shot is off. Bates Diop can't get it to go.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And this is something you'd like to see more of from Jang, given his size and wingspan.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
James outside. Pass to Miller. There's the triple. Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
And he just can't be denied from deep. Now he's tied for most threes in a single game. Amazing. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers ahead, delivering the blowout. And we're coming right...
38.
They just aimed at me.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays, night in and night out.
Flea flicker.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, the dude who scored for Washington State was a backup last year for us. This cop just yelled, "Killing makes his dick hard."
Oh, you're here, so that can't be good.
Well, it's not bad either. Things aren't inherently good or bad. They just are as we are today.
Okay, so what's up?
So the trade rumor leaked, and Othello is escalating things.
Okay, because of the Luck article?
Almost certainly.
So what's our next move?
Well, first things first, you want it in the press room. Now, Nate White had this report, so you're going to want to call on him first, face this head on.
Okay, yeah, I can handle Nate.
I'm sure you can. After that, head to the office so we can talk next steps, okay? We're going to have to accelerate the plan a little bit because the rumor dropped.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good.
Remember, you want to be here. You have nothing to hide.
Mm-hmm.
If the team is looking to trade you,
Goddamn right. What? Yeah, they're like high-end glasses. What about them? Oh. Not in a minute. Yeah. For what? No, not unit. What did she trade Pikachu for, Jeff? Dratini? No. Is it like hologra? Is it like a black holographic? Does it say VMAX at the top? Nate, you almost ghost mode me into this. They said the 7th year stud. Imagine being in college for 7 years.
That's tough.
Send me a picture of it. Because I was going to say, because if that says VMAX anywhere on that, I would sleeve that up. Oh yeah, that is why Brett got off. I thought he... Yeah, I forgot about that one. I don't know, maybe get out of the car.
That cousin Marty.
So much.